What's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, bringing us a Call of Duty Modern Warfare gameplay commentary. You guys are watching backgrounds of tactical nuke on Tavorsk district using this weird Kilo class setup I made, which we'll go over to class setup in a little bit. But anyways, let's give a few updates real quick. So the last few days I was having some technical difficulties. We had some Vegas issues as well as some audio issues, so I finally got those resolved and I'm going to resume with the content. Also, I have been going to the gym a couple hours a day. I've been starting to cook a lot more meals with meal prep now too, in the mix. And then on top of that, I have about 4 to 5 hours a day of schoolwork that I have to do because of reading, and then I gotta do the quizzes and all that kind of stuff. So basically right now about 9 hours of my day is going to just life-related things, and I just haven't really had the time to just really play all that much or even create content, so I really do apologize for that. I know that you guys are probably banking on me for the content, and I also am still planning on giving you guys the Port of Verdansk map guide tomorrow. I'm also trying something a little bit different today, so I've noticed that sometimes you can hear like the pop of my mouth or something, like, I don't know, just pop sounds from the microphone, so I decided to put a sock over it because I heard that can help with, you know, like as a pop filter or whatnot. So I'm going to try that out for this gameplay commentary, and hopefully maybe it will make it sound better. I don't know. But anyways, so for Tavorsk district here, as you guys can see, what I'm doing is I'm trying to capture the flag, and honestly I really wanted to defcon these guys because they were really annoying me. A lot of them were sitting on rooftops just kind of camping. There was one point like 10 people on top of radio tower, so it was really frustrating and annoying. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip. So if you're using a cruise missile, a VTOL jet, white phosphorus, or, you know, cluster strike, even a precision airstrike, you can use those kill streaks to get people off of buildings, right? So you can fly your cruise missile into the rooftop of a building, you can place the cluster strike on the top of a building, you can place precision airstrike there as well. But with the white phos and the VTOL, you can call them in and make them come down on top of a certain building, you know, and basically guard that area. Now, you have to remember one thing about the VTOL is you're going to really want to bank on the missile barrage to actually hit the rooftop, which is inconsistent. And the reason why is a lot of people in ground war use cold-blooded because they're using their Warzone setups, which, again, there's just so many overkill cold-blooded users in ground war. So, yeah, just keep that in mind with the VTOL jet. But the white phos, you ain't got to worry about that. You place it down over a rooftop, the initial barrage is going to kill them all off. And on top of that, the fire might be up there, so that means if they want to sit on top of the roof, they're going to catch on fire and they're going to die to the white phos. So it can overall be very beneficial. That's why I love white phos in ground war, is it just cuts off areas of the map you don't want people to be at. Although it does hinder your visibility, just remember that the enemies are at weaker health as well while it's out, unless they have stim shots. So, you know, keeping that in mind can help just be beneficial to you. But anyways, let's talk about this Kilo setup. So the 100 round magazine, if you guys haven't noticed in this gameplay, I'm not really eating through that much ammo. I tend to reload it with honestly half the mag still left, so I just really don't think it's all that useful. I would say the 60 or 50 round mag is way better because, one, you're not going to lose as much ADS speed, two, the movement speed difference is just so much better with the 60 and 50 round magazine, because I think you lose almost like 9% movement speed with the 100 round magazine compared to maybe like 3 to 4% with the other two mags. So overall, I would say that it is just so much more beneficial to use those. Also, you won't have to use the tag laser if you don't want to, simply because you're not going to lose all that extra ADS speed on top of the long barrel that we are using on this gun, the monolithic suppressor, and the commando foregrip combination. So, you know, you don't really have to worry about losing too much ADS speed in that regard. I think you might gain back about 30 some milliseconds, which is pretty big. So I'd recommend that. And then if you don't want to use the tack laser, you can actually use something like stipple grip tape, which will help with your sprint out time. It can also help with your ADS speed, I think it does as well. And then you might lose a little bit of first shot accuracy, but it's not going to be too bad. So I definitely recommend trying that out instead. But anyways, back to Tavorsk district here. So as you guys can see, they have two areas. They're at the C and E area, and basically I'm going to start pushing towards E because that's the closest area to me, and I'm going to see what I can get here. So as you can see, there's someone on this rooftop, so I'm going to go ahead and take cover, and then the UAV is going to ping him, and I realize he's probably at the edge looking down for me, or just looking down for some free easy kills. I don't know if he knew I was there or whatnot, so I was able to capitalize on that and survive and take him out. Now another teammate of another enemy was just in the street, so I was able to take him out as well. And right here I saw this guy, and I was able to take him out. Now this guy's actually going to come back for me. I don't know if he knew I was streaking or whatnot, but he decides he wants to come back for me, and I was on 25, I think, at the time whenever he comes. He almost kills me, and I'm going to show you guys why the long barrels can potentially be dangerous for close quarters. So one of the things is if you're one of those players that likes to play a little bit more close up, you don't really like to take things or longer range, I would definitely recommend maybe putting on a 5 milliwatt laser, 1 milliwatt laser. As you guys can see, this guy was right there. That was the guy I just killed. He just came up behind me, and the 19-inch Prowler barrel and the 16-inch SOCOM barrel on the Kilo, and pretty much any gun you use, anything that has a longer barrel, is going to increase your hip fire spread by so much. So it's almost double on some guns. Like, you will have double the hip spread. So you got to keep that in mind, and using a 5 milliwatt laser plus a Merc foregrip can really help combat that. But it really depends on how you're going to play the map, how you're going to be playing the match, I should say. And with that, you can basically just adjust your class setup depending on how you want to play. Basically, what I'm saying is the gun, whenever you are building it for range, you are sacrificing your ability for close quarters. So maybe it might be good to have a secondary that's good in close quarters, like a Desert Eagle or the Renetti Mark III mod. Stuff like that is just really good. But anyways, right here, I'm getting close to the nuke, so I'm going to go ahead and throw down a smoke once I kill this guy right here. And the reason being is I knew that there were people on rooftops. I think one of them was like shooting down at me or something, so I threw that smoke just to give myself a little bit more cover, but also confuse maybe someone that might be looking down there. They might be thinking, someone might run through the smoke, so they're going to be a little bit more fixated on that, while I can go ahead and run away. And basically, right now, just looking for 2 more kills. I'm going to peek out this broken glass here, and as you guys can see, there is one guy right in the middle of the street, so I go ahead and take him out. At this point, I'm one off the nuke, and as you guys can see, there's a guy to my left. So I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and I'm not going to shine my laser at him because I don't want him to know I'm here, so I go ahead and just wait for me to see him and then react to him that way. But I'm picking up the tactical nuke right there, and yeah, it's pretty much the end of the gameplay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, I apologize for the inconvenience with the technical difficulties and all that kind of stuff, and I'm hoping that I can find some better time to fit everything in. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.